What up? Let's get to it. So once again, we got another one. We know the draft is coming up. Trenches are an issue for the Vikings. Which way will they go? A few draft prospects in there that the Vikings could look at drafting. But the main one, the one I have to say they must draft if he's available, or they can trade up, down, whatever, to acquire him, to go get him. Yeah, it can all be worked out, right? But we talk about the trenches. Been a weak link for the Vikings for some time now. Do they address it or continue to put a band-aid on it? That's the question. That's the bottom line. In my opinion, they need to go get that center from Minnesota heavy. Oh, yeah. What's his name? John Michael Schmitz, 6'4", 320. Let's get into his pros. He has awards on top of awards. Dig me? Man, talk about impressive athletic ability, conflated with elite size, 6'4", 320 once again. Hey, he's great on reach blocks, very impressive with his initial quickness and flexibility to seal the backside. Very important, very key. As a center, you got to move your ass, move your feet, get off the way, get to it. Seal block, lead block, combo block, etc. Move your feet, do your job, period. In them trenches, get dirty, get nasty. We'll get into that later, heavy. He's a heady player, right? He can recognize and react to twists and stunts up front. Has a solid timing on combo blocks. Very important for a center, man. Like I just said, oh man, what? He's physical, so physical at the point of attack. Keeps his feet driving, pushing defenders backwards, man. He's a mauler, bruiser. Vikings gotta get him. Vikings gotta get him heavy. Dig me? You talk about a mauler, man. A big dog on that field. Nasty, mean. That's what the Vikings need in the trenches. Someone who's nasty, someone who's mean, who's gonna fight all day, all night. Be that dog who don't give up, don't give in, right? All bite, no bark. If he does bark, he bites right after. Heavy, dig me? That's what it's about, man. John Michael Schmitz could be, might be. I think he's that guy. Oh, yeah, man. Let's get to it. Once again, in that run game, he's a dog, man. Very nasty. Exactly what the Vikings need. Outstanding as a run blocker. He has been graded the top run blocking center the last 2 years by some draft scouts. Very impressive. He explodes off the line of scrimmage in the run game. He gets to that second level, heavy. He has a very high IQ. Very high IQ. Talk about football IQ. Recognizing things, understanding what to do in different situations. Basically what they're saying, right? Put it in layman's terms, etc. That's what they're saying. Football high IQ. When to block, when to help, when to pick up the blitz. Is the communication on point, right? Getting the whole line in order. Getting them together, heavy. Working as a unit, a powerful unit, dig me? Man sharpen man, iron sharpen iron, period. Bottom line, the Vikings need that. Trenches, man. Let's go pancake them, smack them around, run it down their throat, run through them, man. The Vikings have been lacking that, man. Just a big, strong dog mauler. That's what they need, especially in the middle, center, one of the most important positions on the field, heavy. Your center needs to be solid, dog. Bradbury not in heavy. We know that already. We've been there, done that. So hit free agency or the draft, but I say hit that draft, trade down, up, whatever. Get John Michael Schmitz, baby. Heavy. John Michael Schmitz, man. He's that dog that the Vikings need. Some of his cons, okay. He could have trouble against speed rushers early in his career. You know, speed rushers, he's a big guy. He's good at run blocking. But his pass blocking may be below average. Maybe, but what do I say, right? Development, coaching, etc. It all plays a role. Don't forget that. So are they going to pass up a great center with great high upside potential? He destroyed the Senior Bowl, got it in heavy, did his thing, separated himself from the pack. So do the Vikings look at that and say, wow, he's a player, we should take a chance on him? Or do they pay attention to him not being great in pass protection, pass pro, which is very important, no doubt. He will have to get better at that. He will have to improve quickly and swiftly. No one's denying that, but at the same time, all his other attributes, and run blocking, the Vikings lacked physicality in the run game last year, period, last season. They couldn't move the rock. Couldn't even get 5 yards a pop, man. Come on. Heavy. Get physical. Once again, he's an elite run blocker, but merely good in pass pro. Needs to stop lunging and grabbing at times and trust his athleticism, man, to get him into position. Yeah, sometimes he, lunges out, releases his hands too much, extends himself, gets heavy-footed, etc. Got to keep it calm, keep it cool. Punch right, but punch at the right distance, heavy. He has power. He gonna move somebody every time, heavy. Oh yeah, he's moving them out of there. Pick up truck, pick them up. Move them around. Moving company, heavy, trenches. And at the end of the day, all that lunging, grabbing could result in penalties, which you don't need penalties. They're never good, etc. In pass pro, pass protection, he needs to stay low and get lower. Don't allow defenders to get under him, dig me? Sometimes he gets too high. They get under his pads, etc. Stay low, big dog. Stay low, heavy. Hey, let me reiterate. That's something that can also be developed, heavy. He has good, but not great feet work. Speed on the edge, like I said previously, could give him a problem. He's more comfortable at run blocking, which is cool, but he has to adapt. NFL, you have to adapt, right? Yes, he might be better or like run blocking more, but he must start liking pass pro just as much on the same level, correct? Heavy. No doubt, bottom line. That's what it's about. He wants to be elite, be next level, a top center. He has to be able to do both. Look around. Eagles, Chiefs, etc. Go on and on. I've said it before, man. You know the story, right? The Vikings got to fix the trenches. Heavy. He's not really versatile. He can't play any other position, really. His whole life, whole career, he's played center, right? Whole college career, played center, right? So as far as the Vikings moving him around, putting him in different spots, nah, don't count on that. His main focus needs to be center. That's it. Period. That's what it is. Pass pro, once again, will be his major issue, right? He has good hands, but his feet are heavy as hell. Dig me? He tends to stop his feet when making contact. He must correct that. But those are the cons, man. But all sound like they can be fixed, right? Well, he can learn. He's definitely smart. So he's going to get better. He's going to mature. Growth, heavy. Process. But he could be a day one contributor for the Vikings. Matter of fact, probably will be a day one starter for the Vikings if they draft him. He's a MAULER, dog. Very big, elite size at that position. The Vikings need a big dog, a big man up front. Moving the dogs, right? Leading the dogs. Handling the trenches, solidifying the trenches, man. Heavy. So if somehow the Vikings can get him, they need to get that man. Make it happen. Go get him, heavy. Big SKOL here, man. How do you feel? Let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. Feedback is much appreciated. John Michael Schmitz. You dig him or not? Heavy, man. Big SKOL here. Let's get to it. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? SKOL, like that. Heavy.